What's up, everybody? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with the review for Braxton Family Values, episode number 7, I believe. I haven't done a review in the last couple of weeks. I don't really know what number we're on, but I think this is 7. If it's not, then it'll be, I'll correct it in the title of the video. But anyway, let's get to it, shall we? Okay, you guys, so this entire episode was basically about the girls, the Braxton girls, getting this gig to go and sing in New York. Everybody minus Tony, because y'all know Tony don't roll with the rest of them. The gig is some luncheon or dinner that they're having. I believe it was for the WeTV network. You know, the girls are sitting around and they're trying to decide what song it is that they're going to sing, because, you know, it's been a long time since they sang together as, the Braxtons. And I guess on one of their albums, they had covered a Diana Ross song, The Boss. And I was thinking to myself, like, The Boss. I was trying to remember the song. I know I had the album, because I think The Boss had Muscles on it. Y'all remember that song? I just want someone I can hold on to. I want my soul. Diana knows she ain't said nothing but a word. They rusty, right? It's been 15 years. And, Tracy wasn't even in the group back when they used to sing. So they've added Tracy. And they got a whole lot of stuff to try to work out in these next four or 5 days when when they're going to be performing. So they called their vocal coach over. And his name is Terence. Y'all remember him from last season. Terence is taking them through the drills and taking them through scales, just trying to warm up their voices. It's hard to sing when you haven't sang in 15 years. I'm telling you, I used to have a pretty strong voice. I mean, I wasn't no lead singer or nothing like that, but I used to have a pretty strong voice, back in the day. 20 years later, all I can deliver you guys is a falsetto. I mean, it's going to stay, it's going to stay. Either a falsetto, or I could probably belt out a couple of verses of a song, and then after that my voice is like, nigga, if you don't stop all this damn singing. Tracy's probably the rustiest of them all, and Terence is working with her extra, and here come Tamar. Tamar got a problem with the fact that they spending so much time with Tracy. And she's like, the show is in 4 days, and we ain't got time to be sitting up here worrying about Tracy and all this, and she needed to get it together and this and that. And, she just sits down. And Terence had to read her, and basically was like, just because your husband is who he is, don't sit up here and think that you're going to be running this practice the way you doing it. And, she got pissed. I ain't got nothing to do with my husband. Such and such and such and such. This episode really reminded me of why I didn't like Tamar last season. She was so over the top and just basically rude the whole time. It's just like it's either her way or the highway. Later on, they meet with the choreographer. And, again, it's been 20 years, 15 years, however long, right? Everybody rusty. They just can't seem to quite get it together. Yeah, evidently, they've been out there for some hours and they working. And Tawanda just says after some time that at midnight she's leaving, because she's got to fly back to Atlanta because her son is going to be going to school. I'm assuming they kept on saying tomorrow, but it was probably going to be 2 days later. Well, Tamar is not happy about this, because she's just like, we got business and we got things to do, and you can't just be running off and all this. And, Tawanda is just like, listen, it's my son, it's my child, it's my family. My family comes first. I said I was going to be there for his first day. I'm going to be there for his first day. Tamar, again, she uses this time to showcase her bratty-like talents and just basically goes the fuck off. Tawanda was like, if you had children, you would understand. And Tamar was like, I ain't got to have children to understand. She did like the perfect neck roll. I was like, I ain't seen a neck roll like that. I mean, that was like a 10, right? Well, then, then of course, like all arguments do, you start cutting deep. So Tawanda tells Tamar that her, she's a brat. She's a spoiled ass brat. And this is the reason why the group is not together no longer. And this is why every group that Tamar has been in has failed, is because of her shitty ass attitude. And, that upset Tamar. So, she left. The next morning, I guess Tawanda changed her plane tickets, because I guess the son wasn't going to school really till the following day. So she decided to stay a little longer to try to, you know, get this rehearsal down. Tamar is over sitting on the sidelines just really talking a whole bunch of shit. Still upset about what happened the day before. Still upset about what Tawanda said to her. Acting basically like she's not going to perform until she gets an apology. And I'll tell you one thing. We wouldn't have been performing because I ain't absolutely no way I would have gave her an apology. And Tawanda was like, no, I'm not giving her an apology. When she realized she's not getting it, she storms out. And she goes to her car. Now, she don't leave. It reminded me of, remember in Laugh at My Pain and Kevin Hart when he was talking about his grandmother, she would fall out and then she'd be out like this and then she'd be looking around like, it's the same thing with Tamar. Like, who the fuck storms out and then go sit in the car? You know, you sit in the car like, they gonna come. Oh, here they come. So Trina comes out to the car and basically was like, come on back into the practice. You know, I understand what you mean. You know, we just need to get this done. It's business and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, Vince calls, I guess, and he talks her into going back inside. She gets back inside and Tawanda apologizes. What? She'd have never got an apology out of me. Honey, we'd have been sitting up there performing pissed off. Look, I was a cheerleader back in the day, and it's been plenty of times that I was pissed off at my captain. Hey, Tanya, girl, you know I love you. That's my homegirl now, but back in the day, she would piss me off, and look, I'd be sitting up there in practice just like this. So I'd have been there for practice, and I would have known exactly what I needed to do, but honey, they wasn't going to be getting 100% out of Roxanne. But yeah, she apologizes. And Tamar don't even look like she accepted. You know, she's still sort of just like, and just like, she just saw no wrong in what she did. Even if she was making a point, even if her point was valid. You know, it's all in her presentation. Tamar don't know how to talk to people. She just says things and then wants to feel like everybody is jumping on her and doesn't have her back. Well, bitch, if you would learn how to talk to somebody, maybe folks wouldn't, you know, want to not say, come to your defense. And then it's not like they come to her defense. They don't go to nobody's defense. Everybody just sit there, be quiet. Here go Tracy and Trina just like this. But really, you need to say something. You can't just sit there and let somebody just fly off all willy-nilly like that and just don't say nothing. No. That's why Tamar is the way she is now, because they all coddle her. They all just, whatever Tamar wants, you know, just to shut her up. Even if it's just to get her to be quiet, you know, it's just, that shit gets on, it's just annoying. This goes on throughout the rest of the show. You know, Tamar is mad, complaining, bitching, whining, attitudinal, diva-like. The biggest thing is that she hasn't earned the right to be like this. It's like, y'all the Braxtons. You ain't Beyonce. You ain't even nowhere near Beyonce's level. Let's keep it real. I mean, I like the Braxtons, but y'all not up there. Y'all got a fucking gig to perform at the damn WeTV network, whatever it was, luncheon or whatever. This ain't the fucking Madison Gardens. Y'all at the Sheraton, you know, over in Hall C. Go on and sing The Greatest Love of All and then sit y'all asses down some damn where. Anyways, the day of the show, you know, and they all in the room trying to get ready and everything. And Tawanda, who's responsible for wardrobe, you know, unveils what they're gonna wear. And granted, the outfits were horrible. I agree totally with Tamar that they were bad. I mean, they looked like some recital wear that I wore back when I went to like Dance Wonderland back in the day. It was just nothing that full-grown, established people that has a reality show on TV should be getting up on stage looking like. But you know what? It's down to the wire now. You don't have time to go out and find something else for everybody to wear. You got to make lemonade out of these damn lemons. But the way they was hyping up this show, and everything was like, a lot riding on this show and all this. And then when they got out there and they was like, okay, and it's the Braxtons, Tawanda, Tracy, Tamar, and Trina. And when they walked out on that damn stage, and it looked like the damn anniversary for Reverend and Sister Murray, I was just like, oh, they was doing all this for this little setup that they got up here. They ain't even got no background. And then the track comes on. And I was like, now, y'all was running through them damn scales and working with the vocal coach, and you guys are singing to a track? How hard is it to do this? Can't we all do that? What the hell we got to be doing all this practice for? I'm telling telling you, I swear, if I was Tawanda, I'd have punched Tamar dead in her nose. Had me up here doing all this schedule changing and everything for some damn track singing. And then they was, you know, basic steps. It was some basic. And to me, what y'all needed to do was just sit up there with this 1, 2 like this. Just stay right there. And sing the song right there. Y'all stay right there. And then get your ass up off that stage. Because them people wasn't even feeling it anyway. It's a new year. Happy New Year to all of you guys. Thanks to my old and new subscribers. I got a lot of new subscribers even in this last week. And I haven't even done any videos. But you guys, I'm about to start doing them. Start churning them out. You guys remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I'm itsrox, and this channel is for itsrox. And then I have my other channel, Twitter, Facebook, and my blog spot. All that information will be in the bottom bar below. I hope that each and every one of you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.